Hello. How are we, everybody? Yeah. Career mode. Gonna kick off with some playing. Actually, no. Not playing the transfer market because we've kind of did that at the end of the last one of these. So I'm gonna play the match. Yeah, hold on, just bear with me. I'm just trying to get something sorted on something else. Hold on. That's fine. Sorted. Right. I think I'm not really going to change the lineup too much. I'm going to swap Van Kooten out, or swap Van Kooten in. Coker. Hutton. That will do, because Armstrong's actually still alright, relatively alright actually. I might take back in one day on for Newton. And put Marshall on for Osborne in the subs on the bench. And that should be. Oh my gosh. Yeah. We'll take that. We'll do that. I am looking to try and maybe rebuild the entire sort of team almost. We'll find out. We'll soon see. I don't bother with them.
Hello everyone, talking to you today from a part of Germany where people really enjoy life. We're in the Rhineland at the Bay Arena in Leverkusen. This is Derek Ray, joined for commentary by former England international Lee Dixon. And coming right up for you, action from the European International Cup semi-final. It's Stevenage versus Ålesund.
Well, the group stage is over, Derek, down to just 4 teams now. It's been a good tournament, hasn't it? Great preparation for the season ahead. I'm sure both teams are looking to cap it off with a final in the next few days.
So we can check on the lineup today.
2 streams, there'll maybe
It looks pretty orthodox, Lee.
Yeah, I love this formation, 4-4-2. The 2 main strikers will stay close together. The full-backs will link up with the wide players. The 2 holding midfielders will sit in front of the centre-backs. Very solid look about this team.
It will be NHL. So we'll do a bit forwards and then it will be...
It is a decent-looking attack here.
And we'll be back with an HL.
Crisp tackling. Deflected behind, corner forthcoming.
quick start, easy start there.
Played into the centre of the box. Could have been awkward
good
for the
save.
goalkeeper. Well, another corner kick conceded. Let's see what they do this time.
Good save by their keeper. We were just completely caught off guard with that.
And now the delivery. Shot attempted. Tremendous block.
Hutton. Cuthbert's been a solid, stalwart defender for us, actually.
And threading it forward. He just needs to keep a cool head.
Day.
Oh, surely. Still alive. Oh, and he puts away the second chance. Goalkeeper error.
That's how we want to start.
Oh, Derek, it's a blooper. Really poor from the keeper. He won't want to see this again. It's a fumble, you have to say, and he's punished.
Tink. Yeah, there's a few sort of players I'm sort of thinking of getting, but it is also down to
So
you
the
guys
match has restarted. 1-0 here.
as to, you know, how I go about who I.
Well, that ball looks promising. And a goal kick given.
So, easy tap in though.
Excellent vision. He's just got to continue his run. Must be. Oh my goodness! He's caught that so well. A goal of the highest class. Fantastic technique.
Was it though?
Well, as we see again, that's how to score goals. Get the ball into the box from wide areas. And the finish, I can't tell you how hard that technique is. It's an absolute cracker.
What? To sort of just knock it down almost into the ground so it just bounces up and confuses the keeper. It's not that difficult. I used to do that
Well, a
quite a
second
lot.
goal for them here.
Absolutely fluffing like a crossing like that.
He's going forward well here. No real threat, you've got to say.
I don't know how far we'll get today.
Excellent
It'll only be
refereeing.
sort of
Advantage in
about, so
operation.
it'll be to sort of 9:30ish.
An attack full of promise. Easy save. Well, that pass easy on the eye. And mistimed the run, sadly. That's offside. Stoppage in play and a chance for the referee to go back and retrospectively hand out a yellow card.
What for? Oh, that.
Intercepting it intelligently. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. Well, a badly timed
Armstrong,
run,
you
just a
keep
fraction
getting
offside.
offside, man. You keep making yourself open, but you keep making yourself offside in that attempt. Oh. You're a good player, but you just sort of,
Real danger.
you know, a
Showing
little
excellent
bit...
vision. Well, the conclusion, he's missed the opportunity.
you know, error prone.
Oh, he's given the ball away. Fruitful looking at... Oh, in with a chance! Clean through he was then, but he's fluffed his lines, Lee.
Well, he just put his head down, Derek, and hit it. He's got to do better than that.
Cuthbert. Oh, terrific pass. Now he's got to stay calm. It has to be. Still a chance. And a goal! Wonderful stuff as they accelerate away from the opposition.
That was another easy tackle.
The ball rolling again in what has been an utterly one-sided match. Well, he's allowed his opponent to get past him. And players waiting in the centre.
Definitely need a left back.
And he'll take efforts like that all day long.
Another centre back at least.
Chance to
Someone
attack
to go
using
on
width.
the right wing.
Crossing into the middle. Takes the shot. What a lovely strike.
That was
Lethal
lovely.
piece of finishing. Drilled home with true conviction. Tremendous goal.
What a lovely shot that was.
Well, here's the replay, Derek, and the defensive coach will be all over this one. Shocking defending. There's so much time for the strikers. That can't be right.
Well, this is threatening to get out of hand. Just look at the scoreline.
That injury to
They've
the
regained
wrist just
possession.
proves that I do need a right winger or right mid quick. So I'm going to have to try and find one maybe on the free transfer list. Like free agents. Or just sort of like, you know, one that's
Getting
sort of
forward.
going to be ideal for a quick buy.
Can he put it
That
in?
will come.
And a goal! He's put it away! A celebratory moment!
Well, here's the replay, and they do say a keeper should never be beaten in his near post, and he's made that error, and he's been punished. Big mistake for me.
Goals in plentiful supply. 4-1 currently. Moving into the advanced position. Well, real difficulty keeping the ball. And he saw the situation developing. Intelligent threaded pass here. He continues his run. Karaboko on the ball. Armstrong. Nicely cut out.
Yeah. Poor pass. What good idea,
Oh,
just
nice
poor
ball.
execution.
Oh, he's through here. Surely. And good work to deny the chance. A concession of a corner here. And now the delivery. Just couldn't capitalise there. Well, this could pose problems for the defenders. And continues his run. Plays it back.
That was poor.
And there it
poor,
is, the
poor.
half-time whistle.
I don't know what. Yeah, I'm going to bring List off. Get him rested. Why do you want me to put Carter on the wing? He's just least pacey. H would be better. Woody. Actually, I will go with their choice of Carter.
The two teams have switched around and are ready now for the second half. Determined defending. And disappointingly, he got completely underneath that.
Well, here's a coaching tip. Long range shot, lean back equals over the bar.
I always listen to your coaching tips, Lee.
But what are you going to do? There we go, you found him. You found your man.
Armstrong. Running
Armstrong's
with the
got
ball
pace.
confidently.
Oh, the pace. The shooting to be desired.
And in at the second time of asking, but the goalkeeper badly at fault.
We'll take it.
Here we can take a look at it again. I'm sure the coaching staff will too. Just not good enough, you have to say that. He spilled it right into the danger zone, and at this level, you're always going to be punished.
A glut of goals, 5-1 it is. Not an especially strong challenge. Well, no accuracy at all in terms of the shot unleashed.
Well, it's the care and attention, all that work to get in the position, and then way, way wide.
Was it though? Boatman. Van Kooten. Up to Armstrong. To Pett.
Oh, he's really opened them up here. It's been whipped towards the near post. Keeper did his job to begin with.
Couldn't bring it down under control.
And I think the threat has been averted. Well, news coming through on the transfer front. Big news at that. Anthony Martial has completed his move to Barcelona.
Well, Derek, I've heard the fees around.
And begging to be put away. He had to score, and he does.
What
Well,
sort
I'm
of
sure you
defending
want to see
was
this
that?
again. Where is everybody? The defenders, nowhere to be seen. It's an open goal.
Oh my God, what was that?
Not a successful intervention, winning the ball back. And we're inside the final 30 minutes. Well, let's see if something comes of this. And thumped away. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. End product or not. Oh, what an opportunity. It's been squandered.
Well, you dream of 1v1s as players. He's had one and he's squandered it big time.
This looks threatening. Deary me, a golden chance missed. It might come back to haunt him.
Well, you learn the script time and time again, and he's now just gone and fluffed his lines.
Wonderfully weighted pass.
Oh, it's outnumbered.
It's opening up for them.
To get back.
A glorious chance.
Oh, thank
It's
God
a
the
corner.
keeper was there. Good.
Over it comes. And nothing positive comes of it, unfortunately.
That's a free
Foul
kick.
there. Free kick awarded.
What a foul. That was a bit of a foul, wasn't it, lads?
Cuthbert. Good visualisation and execution. Now to the front post. Can they slot it home? Did well to win the ball back. Well, it's come down to the final 20 minutes here. And take it away. Well, the counter chance looks very real. Well, that break looked so promising, but nothing coming from it.
Who was that to, though?
Useful looking position, you've got to say. And he might be through here. Well, on the scent of a hat-trick, but not to be.
Well, how many times in a game do you get a chance to get 3 goals? Not very often. He'll be kicking himself there.
So 2 substitutes to come on in one go. Armstrong, and plenty of room in the wide area. And players waiting at the far post.
Easy.
A goal! How about that? He's put it away to make it a hat-trick.
Well, here's the replay. It's a really dangerous ball into the penalty area. And the timing to get this spot on, yes, it needs a bit of luck, but boy, does it need skill as well. It's a brilliant goal.
It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now. Well, there to intercept. And a throw-in it's going to be. And a substitution in the offing. And taken away. Looking confident with the ball at his feet. This could pose problems for the defenders. Well, the bar can be the goalkeeper's best friend. And there it is, a goal. But will it be purely a consolation at this stage of the proceedings? They haven't been at their best.
Oh, that was not good. We haven't been at our best either.
Well, he went strongly into the challenge, and the result is a throw-in.
Yeah, but he got the ball, so why is it their throw?
This attack looks highly promising. Well, he had the measure of
good
it,
save.
the goalkeeper. Well, he's given a corner, the referee.
Come off that non-Coca.
Played into the centre of the box.
Oh,
He had an invitation attached,
nearly.
but he couldn't avail himself of the opportunity.
Well, just look at him. He thinks it's in, just wide.
But he could run onto it here. On the offensive. Can he finish? And the keeper able to hold on to it. He's got the right idea with that pass, and he could cash in. The net is staring him in the face. In it goes!
It's a goal.
Such a complete performance. 4 in front now.
Well, here's the replay, and the keeper knows that near post should be his, but he left a gap and he got punished.
Well, we're underway again, and this game was finished as a contest a long time ago.
Blow the whistle, ref. Come on. Just blow the whistle.
A foul it most certainly was. Free kick given. The referee's whistle, and it is official. The hosts are going to the final.
Well, it was such a dominant performance from start to finish. They really dictated.
Now he's got to stay calm.
7-3. Okay, we've played Taguku before, so we can beat him again. Can't remember what the score was, but I know we can beat them again. Eddie and Ketia. See, he would be a nice sort of into straight away. Yeah, I know Dwight Gale's old, but you know, well, he's 29. But he could easily go straight into the first team. He would be a goal scorer for us. Lingard, yeah. Curtis Jones. He was a prospect that I was sort of looking at anyway. I believe. Was he though? Yeah, 68 overall. He would definitely be one that would be a good buy for us. Mason Greenwood again would be ideal, but I don't really want to pay sort of that, like Billy Gilmore. Yes, I would bring him in. Saliba as well. If I had Angus Gunn, he's on loan at Stoke at the moment, but you know, he'd be an option. John Ruddy, yeah, he's old. Like, he's sort of at the peak, really sort of starting to go down now as a keeper. 8.5k. Yeah, I know Thomas Vermaelen's old, but, you know, he'll be a solid defender for us initially. I feel. Do I try and bring in... £5.1 mil for Van der Voort. I mean, it wouldn't be the worst option. I mean, I've got the money to sort of do it. But the thing is, how much would he want for, you know, wage? I'll tell you what, we're going to do 1,000 min. And we won't go higher than, say, 5. Now I need to find myself that left back, wasn't it? See, if I've got Vermaelen coming in, yeah, I know he's 34, he's going to go down, but, you know. That's Hummels. See, I kind of need a left back that I'd kind of can trust. And then same with sort of a right back. Not right back, right mid. Can I get Curtis Jones? 6.9 mil for you. Oh. I know why. It's because I'm obviously a smaller team that they're not willing to relocate. But Curtis Jones would probably be a good sort of fit. I just need that decent defender and right mid still. Right, Marsh for List. We'll take Pet off, we'll put Carter on, take Pet out, and we'll put Marshall in. Take Cuthbert out, put Van Kooten in, then Townsend West. Bring Armstrong off, Aitchison. Armstrong can then sit there with them there. Then Dinanga there. And right there. That. I only need to move the one player, don't I? Just swap List and Marsh round. But I do need that right mid. Somewhere, somehow. Team management. OTF for Dinanga, and you on for there. Armstrong for Aitchison, and you coming off for Marshall. Carter on for Pet. Pet is coming there for Young. Cuthbert for Van Kooten. Townsend West for there. I do need a right. No, I don't. I needed a left back. That, I think, is that. It's not the strongest team. I just kind of wish I had Vermaelen right now, because he would have been a nice stalwart defender for us then. So let's play the final.
Hello and welcome to the Signal Iduna Park. My name is Derek Ray. With me in the commentary position is the former Arsenal and England defender Lee Dixon. And we have action from the European International Cup final just moments away.
We can do it again.
I certainly can't wait for this one, Lee.
But what a really fabulous tournament this has been, Derek, hasn't it? The fans have been out in force, so welcoming, wonderful hosts, and the quality of football for this stage in the season has been absolutely brilliant, and the players are getting really fit as well.
Well, the defending not the best here. Good tackle.
He fell over.
And the
Offside.
flag raised. Offside it is.
Yeah. Come on.
He could pick out a teammate. Firing it in. Well, no degree of difficulty for the goalkeeper. Pull from the keeper, and they'll come again. Chance to put them in front.
Good block.
Wonderful block. Always difficult to predict in advance who might decide a game, but you could make a strong case for this man. Lee, what are you anticipating seeing from him? Has eyes for goal. Oh, majestic finish! He's going to be rightly proud of that moment. Magnificent!
Well, here's the replay. Super fast counter-attack football at its best. And bang, he doesn't need a second invitation. Beautiful strike to finish.
That was a beautiful strike.
The opening goal of the game then.
I'm not going to lie, that was a beautiful strike.
Decent progress with the ball at his feet. Well, sloppy in possession.
It's not as quick as Armstrong.
Carter. He'll try his luck here.
Oh.
Asking a lot to score from there. Goalkeeper's ball. Let's fly here. Got to it easily, the
I don't know
keeper.
why I'm trying to shoot from outside the box.
It was an ambitious shot. It didn't
It just
really
makes
trouble the
no
keeper.
sense.
Oh, you'd be really surprised if he let that one in.
Barry. A really committed challenge, and it's gone out for a throw-in.
I'm sort of looking forward to tomorrow's stream though of NHL in the evening. I'll do some Forza during the day. I wouldn't know what I'm going to do on Forza. I have a
Effective challenge.
feeling I'll do like the first seasonal playground game. But after
Losing
that,
possession
I don't
here.
know.
Oh, nice ball over the top to chase. Must be. And the shot decidedly lacking accuracy.
Well, he had other options
So
as
if
well,
you've
but he
got any
chose to
ideas,
shoot.
If anyone has any ideas when they
Hutton.
pop by, if they want to chat with me as
Newton.
well.
Crossing possibilities. And a goal! There he is at the double. They just can't subdue him.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a lovely ball into the box. And then the finish couldn't be simpler, really. Given far too much time and space inside the box, and he doesn't even have to get up in the end. Just nonchalantly heads it past the keeper.
Disappointing pass. Now can they create something? This is looking threatening. Well, the keeper making sure that was pushed well away from danger.
Well, Derek, the stats don't lie. Chance after chance. They've played really, really well. They've really got this defence on toast. They don't know what to do. They're at 6s and 7s. This scoreline could be anything.
Well, they couldn't quite muster a real threat. In a position from which they could potentially do a bit of damage here. Now he must favour the cross.
Good defence though.
And they do like to press whenever they can. Well, they'll be happy to have regained possession. Made it a bit too easy for his opponent. Dangerous looking through ball. Oh, marvellous defending to deny him. They're getting right on top of their opponents and winning it back.
Van Kooten is doing well this game. He knows he wants
breaking
to
at
stay
pace
as a
with
first-team
menace.
player.
All hands on deck. Oh, big chance. Absolutely spot on with that challenge. And the referee felt he had to blow the whistle. There wasn't much in that offside decision.
All right.
Could have been in business.
Oh my God, what was
They've
that?
regained
Why did I
possession.
pass? Why did I do it there?
He's taken on his opponent here.
Go on,
A chance
Vancouver.
to whip it
Close
in.
him down.
Well, he's hit it with far too much height.
Well, he's quite a long way out, and if you put power on the ball and just lean back slightly, it's going to rise, and that time over the bar.
Oh,
Well, no way through. He continues his run. Well, couldn't bend his
Offside.
run, and the flag went up. Prosser. It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. Well, you've got to keep the ball a bit better than that. Oh, good vision, good visualisation and execution. And he's alone in the middle by the look of things. And he's only gone and made it a hat-trick.
Well, when he's in this sort of mood, he's absolutely unstoppable. What a performance.
Calm down.
Well, here it is again. It's all about the pace in transition. They were so quick to get out from the back, and it's good, solid technique to get his header on target, but it's only because of the lack of challenge from the defenders. Really poor, that is, I have to say.
Well, this is threatening to get out of hand. Just look at the scoreline. Well, the stoppage time situation, 1 minute here.
I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to do.
That is that
Just do some
for the
random
first
running,
half here.
But, you know, it's just go to sort of a random start location, find a random custom race there and run it.
As anticipated, plenty of talking points so far. And now the second half is underway.
You know, I could do that, but I don't know.
Well, it's one pass after another. And disappointingly, he got completely underneath that.
Well, here's a coaching tip. Long range shot, lean back equals over the bar.
I always listen to your coaching tips, Lee. Now, do they mean business on this occasion? I don't think too many players would have the overdrive to get to that one. Goalkeeper's ball.
I know what they're doing.
Well, some news for you. It's a case of deal done. Alessio Romagnoli has completed his move to Old Trafford, Lee.
Well, Derek, I heard the fee's around £55 million. That's the type.
A header it was, but a pretty straightforward save, Lee.
Well, it's an easy header, Derek, and he made it look really difficult.
It might be on for them. Nicely timed tackle.
Well tackled that. Oh no.
Well, they'll be a bit annoyed to have lost the ball.
Terrible.
Well, they're on the scent of something positive. And based on that challenge, you wouldn't be at all surprised if the referee reaches for his pocket. The decision is yellow card. The referee must have thought there was additional cover there. It wasn't the denial of a goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, I'm looking around for that man you're talking about, Derek. He looks like the last man to me.
Something you don't see every day of the week. A triple substitution here. And that attempt had too much height on it.
Yeah, it was, you know, a shot.
Well, he likes to run at them. So after that, a goal kick it'll be.
Oh, they
For
thought
a
that was a
reason.
pen.
He's
I
having a
thought that was going
terrific
to be a
game in
pen.
attack, Lee.
Yeah, I bet the keeper is sick of the sight of him. He's been peppering that goal from all sorts of angles, as you can see. Good goals to boot as well.
And room now out on the wing. And there's the feed into the box. In it goes! Such a complete performance. 4 in front now.
What a goal. Easy sort of goal.
Well, here's the replay, and it all starts with the delivery into the box, just begging for someone to get on the end of it. And then the finish couldn't be simpler, really. Given far too much time and space inside the box, and he doesn't even have to get up in the end. Just nonchalantly heads it past the keeper.
A lopsided contest, 4-0. What can they produce on the flank?
Arsenal put up a better fight than
Dangerous
this.
looking attack.
No, it was the semi-final team.
And the cross is very much on. Well, clattered away. And they know they need to stop him. Serious miscue in terms of the strike. Easy for the keeper.
No, he won't have an easier shot to save today. That was really awful finishing from the attacker.
Well, not really a shooting moment he's going to be especially proud of, Lee.
Well, he did have other options, but he thought, you know what, I'm just going to have a go.
Well, they are committed to making the substitution here.
Oh, that was terrible. That was terrible.
Looking
play.
confident with the ball at his feet. And
Good
it's come off
save.
the keeper.
Good stops. Oh.
And he's going to be disappointed with that pass. And he's broken free. It's got to be. Fine goalkeeping to push that away.
Oh.
And it was turned out. So a throw-in will be next. A routine save. Shot attempted. Easy meet for the goalkeeper. Barry.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and...
Over the touchline for a throw-in.
look to still get those players in. There's something. I've got Saturday off this week.
Room to roam on the wing.
Night. What I'm going to stream Friday
That's a useful
night,
cross.
I don't know.
Just wanted to get it out of there. Just 10 chances on. Can he convert?
Yes, he can.
The
With a
finish
cheeky
of real
chip.
class. No wonder he's celebrating. Take a bow.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace in transition. They were so quick to get out from the back, and when you get that close to the keeper, you need to do something special, and he delivers. Absolutely brilliant. Lovely dink.
It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now. Possession lost. Well, 5 minutes remaining, but you just feel this is over already. Made it a bit too easy for his opponent. Able to get his body in the way. And he clears the danger. It's a good-looking ball in behind. And the alarm bells are ringing. Surely. A goal! We're really being spoiled. This is attacking football at its finest.
Oh,
Well, here's the replay.
that's cheeky.
Super fast counter-attack football at its best. And once he gets himself settled with the keeper to beat, he hammers it into the back of the net.
Their
Smashing goal.
keeper is just going to
Well, it's an out-and-out
so
pasting.
annoyed.
6-0.
Like, he's not going to be their number one for the season, is he?
He's taken on his opponent here. Takes the shot. Not to it easily, the keeper. And if you're wondering about added time, 2 minutes it'll be. Well, he's got plenty of space on the flank here. Will he find the net? Not far away at all with the volley.
Well, to catch it like that, you've got to have really good technique, and oh, so close.
Or if they keep him as number one, they're definitely going to drop him as their captain.
And there goes the final whistle. Winning any pre-season tournament boosts morale.
Well, Derek, winning becomes...
Yeah, we'll skip the celebration though. Ain't nobody got time for that. Nobody's got time for seeing the celebration with the trophy like that. Oh, 2 messages, tournament prize money, another 450k, and just that the board are happy because I won the pre-season. Jude Bellingham. Okay. Florian Wirtz. Yep. Yes, because he was going to be a good player actually. What is he? He's centre back. Kabak. Nuno Mendes, as much as I want you, you're not going to come. Lucas Chevalier, hopefully he'll come if I, you know, don't need left wing, I need a right wing, really. You might come though, because you're, Frimpong won't. Martin van der Voort, 68. Why do you want Terence van Kooten? I mean, don't want less than $500,000 for him. I mean, he is good, he proved that. Okay, so we don't have Curtis Jones, but we do have Martin van der Voort, and Thomas Vermaelen. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go here. Go all the way down to here, because that way I can see. I kind of want another striker. Don't need the left wing. Kind of want a centre back. Do need the left back. So left back, midfielders, striker. Denver Hume. Ben Miles. Les Phillips. Ryan Cassidy. Tom Scully. Marcus Dewhurst. Don't need a right back. Right. $270. Yeah, I can get rid of them. Yeah, 270. I still kind of need a left back though. Da, da, da. Do I want Borthwick Jackson? I mean, would he be the best option? So we could go with Harry Toffolo. I don't know. Nuno Mendes would be brilliant signing, or well, seeing as I didn't get Curtis Jones, Billy Gilmore, why don't you want to come? $6 mil. See, I'd pay the $6 mil. Yeah, you Bellingham, but I wouldn't pay the asking release clause of 13.9. $41.5 mil. Ridiculous. Um, I kind of want to bring Armstrong into getting his PKs up. Get list on it and we'll go with Newton. Oh yeah, I've got to sort out my squad. For Marlon? Do I want Cuthbert or Prosser? Who's older? Wow, I kinda have an old sort of defensive line. And Van der Voort's #1 keeper. To which then Cumming is #2. Yeah, definitely need to get some better players in. Yeah, midfielders and another centre-back that's not like a young centre-back. And a right mid and a left back. So I still need a left back, a centre-back. Couple of... Well, I think they're young, aren't they, Elliot Osborne and that? 24, 23, yeah. So I've got a couple of younger midfielders there, but I'd sort of still need that right mid. Another centre mid. So right mid, centre mid, centre back, left back. So they're the sort of 4 key positions. £670 for Vancouver. Yeah, I'll accept. Even though I don't really want to get rid of him. So to speak. Do need a centre-back that's willing to move. Though. I wonder, because he can do we'll start off with just a little bit over his asking, like, you know, his value. Because if we get him, that'll be a good buy in the long run. I'm still debating about Cameron Borthwick Jackson though. Is he going to be good enough? Or do I try and go with Toffolo? I don't know. See, I could go for Jude Bellingham, but 13.9 is a bit much. I feel. I kind of want Arp. That's only if I get rid of like a striker. So choices on that. And sold. USL Dunkirk. See, that's the thing. If I let Danny Newton go, I'm going to bring in who I said I was going to bring in. Because, and at 310, I'm actually going to accept that. Because now, if I can go to my transfer hub, weekly wage of 14k. Start it off at that. Don't go higher than that. Hopefully he'll take the bait. Was it up? Yes, it was up I was going to go for. At 3 mil and I've got the money, I might as well, yes. No, I didn't want to negotiate. Yeah. Go 4 year. Disregard a release clause. Can I get rid of that? But we'll give him a more wage though. I'll be willing to go up to sort of 4,000. It's not quite what you was hoping for, but we've got Jan Theatre up now. So, I'm gonna sort the budget. Yeah, we're gonna do that. There we go. And then another training day, but that's fine. Van Kooten's gone. So I do need a defender again in now. But Newton's going to come out. I'm going to put your up in. Oh, he's 66 overall. Yes, please. For us, that is good. He's 20. Yeah, Cuthbert's on his way down. So, yeah, I'm going to have to look to get in a nice young centre-back. Like Curtis Jones, you know, anyone else that you guys sort of think of, let me know. Newton sold. She's fine. I just need to still find that goddamn centre back. Is there any sort of centre back that I could go for? Genuinely not sure. I'm gonna have a look at some of these. Position, defender, centre back. See, I'd love to have Nathan Ake, but that's never gonna happen. Yeah, I know Johnny Evans is old again. Joe Gomez would be amazing to have. It's not going to happen, though. I'd take Phil Jones. at them. Them as well. There'd be a couple of good options for the defence. Then so where are you? You're Norway, England. I'm gonna send you to Germany. Get one of you on players. Scouting. And then you can go to Italy. So left wingers I'm not bothering back with, right backs no. Right mid, centre mids, centre backs. Maybe a striker, but I'm not too bothered. Maybe a backup sort of keeper. Right. That is that. Overall 52. See Ross Kane. See Jasper Reeves could be a player that will come in, but they don't have that higher potential. See, I don't know whether I want you, Ross Kane. Yes, you have good potential, but I'll wait until you're sort of 18 or you want out, and then I'll make my decision. through to 80s, 60s. Yeah. Yeah. I know they're only going to be in their 80s, but, you know, it's going to be something. 60... Yeah, they're going to be scouted further. Yep. Oh, Chubarakpom. Getting the shortlist, sir. $1 million for you. Yeah. Start the offer for you at 750. Don't go higher than 3. Team management. Roles. I'm actually going to give it to Vermaelen. Give it to Pet. Alright, who's my best penalty taker? 60. Wait, Vermaelen's my best pen taker. Yeah, and then put you there. Yep. I am happy with that. Praises that, motivates that, criticises that, sympathise and calm.
Thank you all for joining. We're now ready for questions.
Press conference. They'll make a difference. Because it is Vermaelen.
Okay, guys, we're now out of time. Thank you very much for attending. Apologies if you're unable to get a question in.
But yeah, Thomas Vermaelen. Right, we'll do this game and then that'll probably be it for today. That's sort of my strongest side that's sort of out right now, isn't it? Yeah. So we want to get off to a strong start. So strongest team for the first game of the season. Do you think we can win this? I think we can. Especially because we've now got Jan Fieta up. Arp's gonna score goals for us, I reckon. Not with shooting like that. Shooting like that, yes. So
The man to watch. He scored 4 in his last 3. What will he produce today? Stay with us on EA TV.
So we've got 3
Hello
new
everyone, the weather
signings making their
forecasters
debut on
promised
the
us a
first
very
game of the
pleasant day for
season.
football, and that's exactly what we've got. My name is Derek Ray, and with me in the commentary position is the Arsenal legend Lee Dixon. And you can really sense the anticipation in the crowd ahead of kick-off with their respective league seasons about to get underway. It's Scunthorpe United, and they take on Stevenage.
Well, thank you, Derek. Brilliant atmosphere here today. All that hard slog in pre-season, all aim for this game. First game of the season, all that preparation is for this. It's for this 90 minutes. Focus on it, get the 3 points, move on to the next one. Looking forward to it.
And number 10.
So the initial 11 for the home side.
Oh, I should have changed
Well, they are a
the
team
squad
with a
numbers. I'll do
penchant
that.
for the explosive counter-attack.
At some
Is that
point.
something
I'll
you
do
think
that
we'll see
after
this time round,
match,
Lee?
actually.
Yeah, pretty much, Derek. They perhaps don't have that creative midfield to produce, so sitting back and soaking up pressure and trying to utilise their pacey forwards is their best option.
Let's have a look at the initial 11 for the visitors. It looks pretty orthodox, Lee.
Yeah, I love this formation, 4-4-2. The two main strikers will stay close together.
Van
The
der Vaart's
fullbacks
the
will
new
link
number
up with
1.
the wide players. The two holding midfielders will sit in front of the centre-backs. Very solid look about this team.
Thank you. Enjoy the game.
Here we go. Game's about to get underway.
And so the battle commences. Armstrong, not much defensive cover there on the flank. Able to deal with the threat.
Can get off to a sort of positive start. Holding them in, hopefully. Get that nice cross in.
And he's fired over the corner. It didn't happen for them. Firing it towards goal.
Oh.
Great opportunity.
Oh, good
A
save.
strong glove on the ball from the keeper. Well, he needs to be careful here. He could pick out a teammate. This looks promising. Teammate in support. And able to get a body in the way.
Well, we've had a decent start to this game. I thought we were going to get a first goal then, but goalkeeper had other ideas.
Dangerous looking attack. Can he find someone at the far post? And the problem not completely solved. Well, they can keep possession of it now. It looked as though he almost forced the shot that time.
Well, it's okay shooting from there, but you have to test the keeper.
Well, wide. New number 1, Van der Voort. Coker.
Armstrong.
It's Armstrong.
It looks promising. What can he do from here?
Scoring his
Oh,
debut.
surely! And danger still. And great use of the ball to keep possession. And the referee sees that as a foul. Free kick given. Well, nicely
who
cut
was
out.
that to? Bet.
Well, this is the day. His debut forthcoming, and it's going to be interesting to see what he produces. What do you think we should expect to see from him, Lee?
Well, Derek, the experts have been crying out for a centre-back for them for a while now. Well, they've got a belter in my book.
It should be! High degree of difficulty to hit it on the volley like that, and it was close.
Well, it's all about
Jan
timing. You've
Fieta
got to wait
up.
for the ball to come down, and he's very, very unlucky. The manager's trying to get his message across on the
score.
touchline. They've just got to keep pushing. Surely a goal will come.
Oh, that's a pass of high quality. And he's gone for power. So close to finding the net.
Armstrong.
I'm hearing that there's been a goal in one of the other matches. Who's it for, Alan McInally?
It's a goal for the home team. 18 minutes played, 1-0.
Thanks as ever for the update, Alan.
Come on, Pat. No. Oh, gold.
Chance for him to get in behind, maybe. Playing with purpose and control. Not
Van der
problematic for the
Voort.
keeper.
Well done.
Oh, the keeper needed to do an awful lot better. To jump in front. That's a
Easy
routine
save.
take. It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. An alert intervention. And the referee is quite rightly letting it go. Well, I'm hearing there's been a goal in one of the other games. Alan McInally can fill us in.
It's a goal for Carlisle United. 23 minutes played, 1-0.
Thanks for it. Gives it a go. Serious miscue in terms of the strike. Easy for the keeper.
No, he won't have an easier shot to save today. That was really
Oh,
awful finishing
Armstrong.
from the attacker.
Referee, come on.
Spence. Clark. An awful lot of green space to run into. And whipped into the box. Making sure nothing came of it. Good bit of pressing. And simple for the keeper. And fed forwards. And now waiting to pounce. Takes aim. Oh, yes! 1-0
Armstrong
it is! And it doesn't
with the
come
goal.
as a huge surprise.
Was not expecting Armstrong to
Well,
get
let's
the
see
goal.
the replay and look at the pace at which the counter-attack happens. But I have to say, after that, the keeper doesn't cover himself in glory. Near post, left exposed, and he's punished.
Go, 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 go.
So the match has restarted. 1-0 here.
I was wondering who was going to score first. It turned
Well,
out
someone has found the net in one of the other games. Here's Alan McInally to tell us more.
It's a goal for the home team. 34 minutes played. 1-1.
Alan McInally with his finger on the pulse. Well, no way through. Well, they're on the scent of something positive. And he's made headway.
Handball. That's a pen.
Well, that could be his final rebuke, I think, and the referee's making that absolutely clear.
Oh, I like that, Derek. Good refereeing. Nice and strong. Told the player exactly what he was thinking.
Here we go. Thomas Vermaelen.
Oh, he's guessed correctly and saved it.
Vermaelen does not score his penalty. He's my best sort of pen taker on the field right now, which is quite surprising. So I need to sort of maybe one who's
And over comes the corner.
penalties.
Just too much loft.
The Scunthorpe know how much of a threat he is because they had two on him there.
Giving the ball away. Well, he keeps going. And the keeper was up to the task. Well, they've won themselves a corner and a chance perhaps to add an additional goal for security.
Oh!
And possession given away. And that puts them in position. The electronic board lets the fans know. 3 minutes of stoppage time.
That was sort of last-ditch defending at
Could
times.
cross it in here.
For us.
Has a go! And putting his body on the line.
No.
And a goal! The equaliser! Superb entertainment!
Well, here's the replay. It's a really dangerous ball into the penalty area, but then there's plenty to do from there. He's hit it so well, lots of pace, lots of power, and the keeper just can't react in time. Great strike.
Well, the earlier goal cancelled out. One apiece. On and on he goes. Gives it a go. Good defending to prevent the chance.
Where were they?
And the whistle
He had
is
to go
sounded
alone.
for half-time in this
There's
game.
no one there in the box to receive the cross. Though, god damn it.
The teams are ready to have a go at each other again as the second half commences. Well, they might be onto something. And mistimed the run, sadly. That's offside.
Rock looked for the playthrough.
Tremendous challenge. Well, let's get details of a goal that's been scored in one of the other games from Alan McInally.
It's a second goal for Colchester United. 49 minutes played. 2-0.
Can he finish this? I must admit, I thought he was going to score with that header.
I
Yeah,
thought
it
he
was a
was
quality
going to
cross,
score
and he
as
gets
well.
up well, and it's just wide.
Only just wide. Arp really hasn't made an impact on this right now.
And since they have the ball, the referee playing advantage here. Well, for understandable reasons, we had to cut off Alan McInally. To confirm for you, the visitors did score in that match, and their lead as things stand is 2-0. And unable to keep the ball. Could be a chance to break here. Electing to cross into the centre. And there is the goal to re-establish their advantage.
Second goal for Armstrong. Where was
Well, let's
Arp
see the
and
replay and
Rote?
look at the pace at which the counter-attack happens.
Where
and
were
it's
they?
good, solid technique to get his header on target, but it's only because of the lack of challenge from the defenders. Really poor, that is, I have to say.
Nobody picked up Armstrong. Well done.
Well, 2-1 it is here. And news of a goal in one of the other matches. Over to Alan McInally.
It's a second goal for the visitors. 55 minutes played. 2-1.
Thanks very much as always, Alan. Throw-ins given. And possession given away. And the big news confirmed, Manchester United have succeeded in getting their man lead.
Well, it's a reported fee of around £110 million. Definitely worth that sort of money in my book. Good, solid pro, technically.
Oh, he's through here. Deary me, a golden chance missed. It might come back to haunt him.
Well, you learn the script time and time again, and
he's in. Well, if only he had timed his run slightly better. Offside. And we're inside the final 30 minutes. Well, I'm hearing there's been a goal in one of the other games. Alan McInally can fill us in.
It's a third goal for the visitors. 61 minutes played. 3-1.
Alan McInally keeping us right up to date.
No,
Real
this is
chance.
why I need a pacey defender.
And it goes! The leveller! Thrilling stuff here. Once again, the sides are level. This is a kaleidoscope of shifting emotions. This attack looks highly promising. Gives it a go. Can they keep it out?
Another pen.
Well, they can bring it out now. No card, but the referee clearly stating that's the last warning. And a timely penalty save. They're being pressed here. Perfectly positioned to take it away. And they know they need to stop him. And crossing towards the far post. And a headed goal it is! Right on
Jan
cue.
Theatre Arp gets his goal. Bit of an
Well, as
sort
we
of
see
tapping
again,
header,
that's how to
but
score goals. Get the ball into the box from wide areas, and then it's a good headed finish, to be fair. Keeper no chance. Lovely goal.
keeper could have, should have, sort of, you know, tried to punch that rather than look for the back post like that. You know, Jan Theatre Arp scoring on his debut. Vermaelen missing 2 penalties. And a header from a corner.
You can't really say defences are on top. 3-2. Oh, he's given the ball away. An attack full of promise. And a chance to whip it in here. Competent goalkeeping.
Yeah, right place at the right time. Foils the attacker.
I believe there's been a goal in one of the other matches. Alan McInally.
It's a second goal for Cheltenham Town. 7.
And the post denied him. It is to be a throw-in. And with play stopped, they will make the change now. Tremendously strong in the tackle. And we did have to cut off Alan McInally for understandable reasons. To reconfirm for you, the away side did score, and their lead as things stand is 2-0. Successfully cut out. Applying vigorous pressure. Not the best challenge, free kick. And disappointingly, straight into the wall. Big chance to get them on terms. Well, you know, I don't think the goalkeeper will be the slightest bit bothered by that effort.
Well, he won't want to watch that on the replay, I tell you. He was way wide there.
Well, you've got to keep the ball a bit better than that. Well, the outcome is a free kick here.
Armstrong coming off.
Great chance with that header, but he sent it wide of the post.
Well, it's quite easy to head that one over the bar. This time he just gets his angles wrong, just past the post.
It is a decent-looking attack here. Teammates in the middle. What a save it was to keep them in with a shout.
Well, he has. He kept them in the game. If that goes in, it's all over.
Coming off the pitch, number 6, Luke Prosser, to be replaced by number 5.
Corner kick played in. I don't think in the grand scheme of things he's going to be terribly proud of that headed attempt.
Well, heading practice in training next week, that was pretty average, to be fair.
That wasn't the best of headers, but, you know, it'll do. It'll do.
Well, let's get details of a goal that's been scored in one of the other games from Alan McInally.
It's a goal for the visitors. 7 minutes remain. 1-1.
Thank you, Alan McInally. Breaking at pace. Can they take advantage of the situation? Can't miss, surely! Oh, that was a terrific stop in a 1-versus-1 situation.
Well, high fives all round for the goalkeeper. Absolutely fantastic.
He's driven in the corner. Relatively straightforward to mop up defensively. It's one corner after another. Played into the centre of the box.
Well, they've got to give just a little bit more. The fans are demanding it. They could get themselves back into this one.
Throw-ins given. An alert intervention. Oh, showing excellent vision. Just needs to stay calm. Can they slot it home? 1 minute remaining.
Go for 2 kicks. Okay.
And a long way out. And the free kick delivery,
What was I
so
doing
very
there?
close.
Well, he'll think it's
well.
in. From that angle, it's just wide.
Spence.
6 minutes added time.
Taylor.
What?
They are making headway, but really they need a goal. And he struck the post. Oh, he's given us away. What can he do from here? This could level it. Oh, he couldn't finish at such an important juncture of the game as well.
Well, he'll be looking back on that one. It's a real horror show, it really is.
Really good reading of the game to win possession back. In with a chance. Well, he saw
Good
the whites
save.
of the keeper's eyes and the whites of his outstretched gloves. Great goalkeeping.
Well, he's denied a certain goal there. Great reflexes from the keeper.
Just couldn't capitalise there.
See it
Clears
out,
it
see
away.
it out. There we go.
And that is that. The referee
Oh,
blows his
that was
whistle for full
close.
time, and it's a victory for the visitors, Lee.
Well, it takes 4 to 5 games to really get your match fitness at the start of any campaign. You just hope that you can hit the ground running and pick some points up before that. And they've done that today. Well done indeed.
And I think it's accurate to say, Lee, that this man was the light bringer for his side.
Well, he never gave that back line a chance to get a breath. 2 goals for the lad today. Played superbly well, looked really sharp, constantly playing on the shoulder of the last defender. A real handful.
Could cross it in here.
That first game of the season comes away with a win. Let's do the post-match interview. It was unlucky that, you know, Vermaelen missed those 2 pens. Well, had the 2 penalties saved. To be honest, we don't have a great penalty taker, so...
Hi, just a couple of questions for you.
Still need work defensively. What an amazing start for Arp. A great all-round performance, and he capped it off with his first goal. Let's not get carried away, lads. Come on.
Thank you for your time.
They didn't talk about Vermaelen probably because they were embarrassed at the fact that he had 2 penalties saved. I mean, I'm not surprised. What we'll do is we'll forward to sort of the next match almost. Cuthbert form falters, yes. Yeah. It is early days for him. He's still young. He's still got a chance. Stevenage, prestigious club. But we are going to get there. It's a marathon, not a sprint. Ryan Clamping. No. No point with you. Mark Harris. Nope. Not going to bother with you either. Nathan Teller. No. Jake Vokins. You are a Southampton lad, so you know they do have this tendency to produce good players. Charlie Owens, you play for QPR. No. Shandon Baptiste. Jack Diamond. Sunderland. No. Jack Armour. Nope. Need a decent... Still need that decent, right mid. Jason Knight, you could be the answer. You could very well be that answer. I mean, yes. So who do we go for? Do we go for Jason Knight? I mean, delegate to buy is what, 1.5? $1.7. Right, I'm gonna get yeah, search, get them on scouted. Who was the other one that I was going for the scouting on? It was Thingy, wasn't it? Them. Do need a pacey defender, don't I? But yeah, if anyone's got any sort of, you know, young pacey defender in mind, they might do. I'm just using a sort of another sort of site. Omer. Them. They'll do. They'll be alright for a pacey Defender. If I can get them scouted, that's fine. B-E-L-L. Them. Armel. Bella chap. No, not Elliot Anderson. E-double-L-I-O-T-T. Harvey Elliott. He's online at Blackburn, but we can possibly look to get him in as a right winger. They'll be a good player to get in for the right mid. I think that will do. I'll see if I can do any more promising, you know, for scouting. Don't think I can, no. Oh, I can. Can't do subsport. Colour mainly. Genev. David Boateng. any that don't fit. There, yeah, not yet. Oh, we face Southend. Marcus Dewhurst. 55, nah. Scully. Who's he play for? Accrington Stanley? No. Yeah, but is he Accrington Stanley or is he on loan? No, he is Accrington Stanley player. Ryan Cassidy. Is a Watford player on loan at Accrington? So you're 60 rated. You're sort of there, but you're not, you know. At the same time, it's... I don't know what to do with you. I'm going to shortlist you anyway, just because you're an option. Wales, you're an option. Without doubt. So are you. Nope. Definitely a player who could definitely develop, but not sure. Not sure on you. Ulrich Fredriksson, again, 61. You're not the best, but you're gonna be all right. No. Yeah, you do, Emil. I'm sort of just trying to find sort of, you know, those that are a bit higher, like just into the 60s, sort of. But that is where we shall leave it for today. So, until tomorrow, when it'll be Forza in the afternoon probably, for viewer choice Wednesday, because I'm officially sort of going to close the poll now, to which 2 votes for Forza, 2 for they don't care. Well, 1 vote for Forza, 1 for don't care, and 2 for NHL. So I'm sort of thinking I'll do Forza sort of in the afternoon, and then in the evening the main stream will be NHL. But we do actually have a new player we need to sort first. I wonder whether you'd be better off going sort of almost... Because you can actually do left back duty. So you can sort of take over Coca. I did also want to change the squad numbers. I'll do that next time though. So until next time, it is a goodbye and cheerio.